Ha! What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to this special edition of Get Serious. Okay, it's a holiday edition. Christmas time is here. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all thinking about it's about that eggnog, right? I got to drink some eggnog. I want to be with family and friends and all of that other stuff. Yeah, that's important. But you know what else is important? Your thoughts, your opinions, my takes about those things. Because I got attitude sometimes. See, I'm one of those guys that I don't mind being a Grinch. I don't mind it at all when necessary. Not always necessary, but sometimes when you got people around you that get on your damn nerves, like my producer over here with this corny hat on, you know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you got to give an opinion and say, hey, that hat ain't working, okay? See what I just did? It's stuff like that. It just does the body good. It's cathartic. It feels good to express yourself, to let it out, to exhale, okay? Exhale. And that's what I'm about to do. Christmas. So let's get right to it. Get serious. Holiday edition. Let's go to our first question right here. Let's hear what this person has to say. Helen in Indianapolis.
Stephen A., my kid found out about Santa Claus not being real because he Googled it, and there is no sort of censor on Google when kids are just saying, is Santa Claus real? What do you think? Shouldn't there be some protections around this?
She wants to know whether or not there should be protections around Googling Santa Claus and the truth about Santa Claus being revealed. Here's the bottom line. Kids, I'm talking about the little kiddies, because Stevie A love kids. He sure does. I'm not talking about kids that are teenagers and stuff like that do use Google, that do go online, that do look everything up. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the little kids looking for their presents. Guess what? They don't mind being lied to. So go ahead and tell them Santa Claus is real. Tell him Santa Claus is coming with his sleigh and his reindeers and all of that stuff. He's going to drop presents under the Christmas tree, okay? There's no protection. Let's not get over. Let's mind out. Let's guard our emotions when it comes to that, okay? Kids, it's about the finished product. It's not about the process. You understand? Kids, at the end of the day, if they got a Christmas wish list and they look under the tree and they see a number of gifts and they know it's for them, they're good. They're good. Helen, I understand where you're coming from. I get it. I understand it. But I got to put your take on the wall of shame. Kids, Santa Claus, and you're talking about whether or not there should be Google protections? Why are you worried about such things? All you should be worried about is making sure there's gifts under that Christmas tree. And if they want to believe it's Santa, fine. If they find out it ain't, what's the worst case scenario? They'll know it's you instead of Santa Claus, which makes you Santa Claus, which is not a bad thing. It's the problem. Wall of shame. You can't be thinking about these kind of things come holiday season. Just make sure you get them what they want, for the most part. Not everything. Never get them 100% of what they want. But 90's good. 90% is good. Okay? Let's go to the next one here. Phil in Rochester, New York. He sent in a Get Serious voicemail. Let's see what he has to say.
The Polar Express should be considered a horror movie. First off, the animation style sucks, and 80% of the movie takes place on a train where the children almost die multiple times. And then we finally get to the North Pole, and Santa's got less screen time than he normally does on the Thanksgiving Day parade.
This man, Phil, just called up and complained about the Polar Express. I mean, that's going up on my wall of shame. I mean, why are you thinking about that when it's around Christmas time? You should be thinking about jolly things. What the hell are you looking to watch a horror movie for when we're talking about Santa Claus and the kiddies and the Christmas tree and the chimneys and the reindeers? Why are you thinking about horror movies? Why? Something's wrong with your life, my brother. That's what's going on here. You are not having good Christmases. You are a bit miserable. You are putting the Grinch to shame. And because of that, I'm going to have to put that on my wall of shame. That's what I'm talking about. My producer walked over and acted like he didn't hear me say wall of shame before I went into my take. But I'm going to let that slide. See, when people are not listening, you understand? That's what. Now, they should go see horror movies. Because they should look at that horror movie and say, that's my boss. Maybe I need to act right. You see what I'm saying? And maybe you need, okay, Phil, to go and check out your boss. Maybe that's why you went to see a horror movie. Or is it the holiday season and you know what really is going on is that you ain't happy. Because you ain't making the matriarch of the house happy. And she's making you feel the pain. And because of that, you want to go see a horror movie. So you could blame it on her and act like it's a replica of what she put you through. When in fact, it is you, sir, that is putting yourself through it. And that's why you went to see a horror movie. Me, when I went to the movies the other day, I went to see something that made me laugh, not made me sad. Take notes. It's a wall of shame content right there, Phil. It really, really is. Let's get to the next one. This is Sharon in Hoboken, New Jersey. Let's hear what she had to say.
Hi, Stephen. It's Sharon from New Jersey. Can I tell my mother-in-law that adults don't have to buy each other gifts? Or am I the one that's being the Grinch here?
Sharon, I'm afraid you're being the Grinch. What do you mean? Should you tell your mother-in-law adults shouldn't have to buy other adults gifts? First of all, what adult are you talking about? Since she's the mother-in-law, that means you're the daughter-in-law, which means you're married to her son. You don't want to get your hubby a gift? Worse, you don't want to get the hubby's mama a gift. Either way you slice it, you're wrong. Either way you slice it, you're wrong. Now, this woman, no matter who she is somebody that took the baton and passed it to you. She passed it to you. She said, that's my son, that's my baby, but I'm going to give him to you. You don't want to hold it down. You don't want to get him a gift. Or you don't want to get her a gift, which means you don't really care about how he feels, because anybody that loves their mama is going to want their mama to have a gift, which means you not giving her a gift is an indictment against him, because he hasn't ingrained in your brain the importance of appeasing mama. You called up and asked me for advice. You know why you called up and asked me for advice? Because you can't decide whether or not you're definitively right about this, which makes you wrong, Sharon. Now, I'm trying to look out for you. I'm trying to be there for you, baby. I'm trying to be there for you. You got a hubby. You understand? The man loves you. He married you. He stood up and said, I'm going to give my life to you. Is it possible that it was against his mama's wishes? Because if it was against his mama's wishes, and that has something to do with the position that you're taking, that means you weren't impressive enough to mama before he married you. And you're holding a grudge. Now, I'm just speculating. I mean, I'm far be it for me to speak definitively about these issues, but I was raised by 5 women. I do have 10 nieces. 90% of my relatives are females. And I have had my share of dating in my lifetime. So I'm kind of familiar with ladies. Sharon, you don't sound on the up and up. You sound like somebody that's bitter either at the mama-in-law or at the husband, which makes the mama-in-law bitter at you because you ain't making her son happy. Either way you slice it, Sharon, seems you got a little work to do. But I believe in you. I believe you put your heart, your mind, and your soul into it, and you remember why you married this man in the first place. Then if you're remembering him, you're going to remember his mama-in-law, and you're going to remember the importance of your mama-in-law to him, his mother. And you're going to adjust to maneuver through the minefield, because I got news for you. Smart men, I ain't talking about dummies. I'm talking about the ignorant trolls amongst us. I'm talking about smart men, men with a brain, men that understand. You don't win every battle. We don't make those mistakes too often. Why? Happy wife, happy life. I'm sure you've heard that before, Sharon. But I'm reminding you again. You lost your damn mind. That's the grade I'm giving you for that. I just wanted to let you know that, okay? I got so caught up in giving you my take, I didn't give you the grade for it. You lost your damn mind. That's my take with what you had to say, okay? Let's go to the next one, please, here. Zion in Burlington, Vermont. Let's hear what he has to say.
The NBA is not supposed to be a math equation to be solved. It's supposed to be human, imperfect, and efficient. Like, what am I watching? I'm watching math ball. Ain't nobody want to watch that, bro. Ain't nobody want to watch Jokic and Luka take the most perfectly mathematically sound shot.
Okay. Why are you bitching and moaning about the NBA? It's the regular season. Okay? Yeah, analytics and all of that stuff has gotten involved. It's gotten to become a part of the equation. But so has sports gaming. And because sports gaming has been involved, okay? You've got leagues that want to make sure every base is covered so they can ensure that competition isn't compromised in any way. That's what they're trying to do. And when you get the analytics involved and stuff, it's additional proof that stuff is being as transparent as it needs to be so nobody can whine and moan about the results being fixed. That's what's really going on here. You know this because you know sports well enough based on the tape that you gave. Stop bitching. Deal with it. In the end, that ensures that competition is on the up and up, and the people who need to be rewarded for their exploits are the ones actually being rewarded. Hold on to that. And think about that and how valuable that component is going to be come playoff time. Okay? I'm going to call your take blasphemous. Because to be honest with you, it is blasphemous. Because you're going to bring that up around Christmas time. What the hell's wrong with you? It's the holiday season. Season to be merry. Get with it, man. Get with it. The only person that should be miserable around Christmas time is me. Because I'm constantly asked to be Santa Claus. Santa Claus ain't coming down the chimney for me. I'm the one coming down the chimney for others. All the damn time. With all the relatives that I have. They don't care. They don't feel any compassion for me. They want their gifts. Okay? And every one of them is costly. And by the way, I got 2 daughters that never hesitate to remind me, hey, we ain't have to be here, you know. We're your responsibility, Dad. Get over it. Get over it. That's their answer to their daddy. Because they know I'm in love with them. And they got me wrapped around their finger. I mean, it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to display it. They give me no breaks. I'm the one that should be miserable around Christmas time. And I am not. But somehow you are. Get it together, bro. Get it together. Go to 2 more. We got 2 more left here. Let's go to Freddie in Annandale, Virginia. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, Mr. Steven. I always get into this debate with my buddies, so I'm going to throw it out to you because I feel like you could be the final end-all, be-all on this thing. Best holiday movie. Die Hard? Of course, that's what I know is the answer, but Die Hard or Home Alone? What do you got?
Freddie asks, best holiday movie, Die Hard or Home Alone? Here's the problem. Two different genres, personally. I mean, one's action film, another is comedy. You know, that's how I look at it. Now, I will say Home Alone because that was hilarious. Watching Joe Pesci and other criminals try to get at this kid, and the kid was just beating him up. That was absolutely hysterical. You know, Coughlin was something special, no doubt. But I'm going to say to you, that's one of the reasons I will go with Home Alone. Here's the other reason. The first Die Hard movie wasn't my favorite. You might have been alluding to the second, where James Evans Sr. from Good Times, God rest his soul, was a villain in the movie, all right? And, you know, the planes couldn't land because the lights were being controlled. You know, air traffic control had somebody else, they took over the damn place, okay? And I would say this to you. Still in all, the reason why I wouldn't be Die Hard is because those Die Hard movies were not my favorites. My favorite Die Hard movie was number 5, Live Free, Die Hard. With his daughter that was in the movie. With the guy that took over, you know, he could just sit up there and erase your 401k account in a nanosecond. That was an action-packed movie when Bruce Willis was like, yeah, I'm coming to get you. You understand? It was taking everybody out. I loved Live Free, Die Hard. And the computer geek that was traveling with Bruce Willis as essentially his sidekick, de facto sidekick in the movie. That was my favorite Die Hard movie. Not number 1, not number 2. Certainly not number 3 or 4. That one. So I'm going to go with Home Alone as the answer to this question. Plus, Christmas time. You want to smile, you want to laugh, you want to be jolly. That's not what Die Hard's going to do. Home Alone is going to do that for you. Very, very last one right here. I'm glad, by the way. I'm still going to say that was a respectable question. So I'm going to give that a grade as respectable. That's all you get. That's all you get. Let's go to the last one right here. Amy in Alexandria, Virginia. She wrote something about this. Here it is.
Hey, Stephen A. This is Amy from Alexandria, Virginia. I need your advice on this. I told my husband that I wanted to get back in shape, and he bought me a Peloton. I think that is a ridiculously insensitive gift, and I'm really annoyed. Is that him being supportive, or is he trying to tell me something?
Amy's being supportive. You said you wanted a gift to help you get in shape, and the brother brought you a Peloton. What's wrong with that, Amy? You know what you can do with the Peloton? You have any idea how marvelous your legs can become using the Peloton? You have any idea how it builds up cardio and stamina on the Peloton? There's a variety of things that are beneficial because of the Peloton. Strengthens your legs, your calf muscles, your hamstrings, your thighs, etc. You know, I mean, men, we like legs. Nothing wrong with legs. Nothing wrong with legs. Nothing wrong with beautiful legs. We like that. We really, really do. I'm serious. We really, really do. So you got that out the way. What did you want him to do? Buy you a girdle? That would have been insulting. That would have been low. For him to buy you something, a girdle, you would have went like this. You'd have looked at it. First of all, it's cheaper. And secondly, you would have been like, so what are you trying to say? That's what you would have done, Helen. He didn't do that. He got you the Peloton bike because there's a variety of exercises that you can do with it. You can actually do classes as well, so it can serve to provide a level of inspiration. And ultimately, what he is saying is he wants to keep you around. Ladies, let me tell y'all something. I can't hold it in. I can't hold it. I just can't hold it in. When a man does something for you like that, sure, it's for him. That's true. But forget the ancillary intent. Think about what that intent actually says. See, if you got somebody else, or you want somebody else, you ain't thinking about a gift like that. You trying to skirt out and get out as quickly as you possibly can. But a gift like this says, baby, I want you to be in shape. I want you to look gorgeous. I want your stamina up. I want this from you because I want you. And I don't want to want number. I don't want to want anybody else. Damn, Stephen A. just dropped it on you, didn't he? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You know why? Because it's Christmas, the holiday season. I know it says get serious, but it's the holiday edition. So I'm here to be cheery. I'm here to make you smile. I'm here to be here for you, like I just was. You can call me after the holidays. After you use the Peloton, about 3-4 times a week, at least for the advanced beginners class, which is a minimum of 30 minutes. When you do that, and you do it 3 to 4 times a week, call me back in a month. Tell me how the hubby's feeling about you. Tell me if then whether or not you're insulted or not. Very respectable take on your part. That's what I'm going to give it to you. I just gave you a wall of fame take. You understand the take of the week, take of the month. I'm here, as always, especially for the ladies, because I want to look out. I want to look out for y'all. I want to be there for y'all, let y'all know what the folks that ain't Oprah got to say. It ain't always from the female perspective, but it's always about the female perspective. Because you're the ones who really matter. We don't mind our 5% of the big piece of chicken. We good. We good. Remember that. Happy holidays. Make sure you bring in the new year right, too. Because after all, that is a part of the holiday season, which makes it a part of this holiday edition of Get Serious. Till next time, happy holidays, happy new year, and I suspect You'll be talking about a lot of things to come. And you'll call Stevie A personally, you think? I know you will. Ciao, everybody. You think you can do better than these folks? Then you know what to do. Head over to SiriusXM.com/GetSerious. Send me your boldest voicemail, and remember, you only have 20 seconds to prove your point. So don't waste my time. If your take's legit, I'll call you back and we can discuss it on air for real. Simple as that. Listen live to the Stephen A. Smith Show, only on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82, every weekday from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with replays from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the Stephen A. Smith Show, and this is Get Serious.